We ain't believing all that. No, scrap. Everybody here know the best passwords start with all caps. All black.
You already know what it is, man. Salute to the subscribers, that notification gang, etc., etc. Don't let none of that get too far ahead of you. I know y'all see the balloons and shit. It's my little man's birthday today. He's turning 4, so, you know, about to turn up for him in a few minutes. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to actually head back that way now. But I wanted to drop in and say what up, say salutes to Bill Collector, salute to King of the Dot, salute to all the judges, my man Showtime SP. Bill Collector wins $100,000 in the King of the Dot S1 tournament. He beat Passwurdz. Pass is a legendary MC from Oakland Town Business. Bill Collector. The season was longer than the last day of church, longer than the last hours of slavery, longer than waiting for an unemployment check. Like, that season was long as ever. I'm not gonna hold you. I dipped in, I dipped out. I saw certain battles and things like that. I did see Bill Collector versus Mac Myron. I saw when he battled him is what I'm saying. I saw Bill Collector versus XQZ. I saw a lot. I was dipping in and out of it, man. But what I will say is the last day, the final day, was it was put together very well, man. You know, you had battles before it. I saw the Dre Dennis versus Clone. Clone got in his bag. Dre Dennis was doing Dre Dennis. You know what I'm saying? There was some other battles on there. The Fate battle was on there. And then Real Deal versus my man, I forget his name. But Real Deal choked in the first round, so, you know, I had to keep it moving. But Bill, I will say this. Bill Collector saved his best life performance, his best performance ever in life. Ever. Like, any stage, any battle for his battle versus Pass. When I tell you, Bill was in a different bag. Now, Passwurdz had some shit. I'm not even gonna hold you. You still here? Bill, you still here? I liked what he had. He had some dope material, but Bill was like on a mission, man. It was kind of like vindication for him as far as like with his career, the moves that he's made, the ups, the downs, seeing somebody who's rose, who's fell, who's rose again, who's you know, he's the only person ever to make it in the final of a URL tournament and then turn around and make it to the final of a King of the Dot tournament. You know what I'm saying? And then he had the battle versus Holmesy. You know, they both loud boys, so he kind of was like, you can have that. You know what I'm saying? Putting his man on. And now he gets to this battle with Pass, and it's like, Bill, you cannot lose $100,000 tournament after you've been in this joint forever. Like, y'all been rapping for fucking, it's been a long damn time. I don't even know when this shit started. You know what I'm saying? It probably started before the NBA season. This shit was long. But for you to get there and for you to put the performance on that you put on, yo, like, people got to stop playing with your name. Like, this changes everything. This puts you in a whole nother bracket, a whole nother echelon. And then you've been through a lot, dog. You lost LB, and LB was one of Bill Collector's biggest supporters. When I used to speak to
did you say that again?
LB the boss, rest in peace, LB. When I used to speak to Bill, when LB was around, LB would be with Bill. You know, they be going over bars, they be practicing material. And I know LB the boss would have been very proud of you, you know what I'm saying? I know he would have been there with you for your big moment. You know, Bill Collector lost a daughter a year or so ago, and then he had another daughter. Like, Bill Collector's life has been like a roller coaster, you know what I'm saying? And then just in the last week, he got caught up on fake watch buster with the Richard Billy, with the Fugazi crazy roly, the holy roly. You know what I'm saying? He got caught up with that shit. And it's just been an up and down ride for Bill, man. And now to see him get to where he's got in this tournament and to win it, like win the whole thing, the whole $100,000, the big shebang, it means a lot for Bill. Now he could ask for the names that he wants. And there's so many names that Bill Collector has not battled. Him versus Daylight should still happen. He's got a lot of names. He could go maybe battle Real Deal for the King of the Dot title. Like, he could do a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's earned it. He has earned everything that Bill Collector wants or he's trying to go for, he should be able to get. And it's just I'm happy for him. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very, very happy for what he's been able to accomplish and the things that he's been able to overcome. Now, with Passwurdz, Pass did his thing. I'm not gonna lie. He had a very, very dope first round. I felt like the most debatable round, to me, would have probably been the second. You know what I'm saying? I felt like Bill got the first. I could give Pass the second, and Bill got the third clearly. Like, the third was like not even, it ain't even like nothing to talk about with the third round. Bill went so crazy in that third round. I think all he saw was like red. Like, he just wanted to get that win, and he was just in his bag. Like, you wasn't taking nothing away from him with that third round. He closed the door. This was one of the few battles that when the shit was over, a nigga kind of felt like he knew who won already. Like, this one, I ain't got to take this one to the judges. We know who got this. Like, you ain't even have, they really didn't even have to go to the judges. I think Pass, you know why? Like I said, he had some shit. I'm not taking nothing away from him. But I think Bill won, like, is it 5 judges? Did he win 4-1 or something like that? Clear. It was clear without a shadow of a doubt. And $100,000 is a lot of money. I don't care who you are. Anybody could use 100 racks. I just bought balloons. I could use 100 racks. Nah, man, I'm very, very, very proud of Bill Collector. You know what I'm saying? And salute to King of the Dot, because they put together a tournament that gave somebody an opportunity to make life-changing money. It put people in a position to be judges. You know what I'm saying? Showtime SP was up there. I was proud to see my boy being part of that whole thing. And all of the other people that was up there that got a chance to, you know, judge the battles and break down bars and things like that. It meant a lot. But for Bill Collector is an anomaly. I told people, like, he does so many things good. You know what I'm saying? He might not be the greatest puncher in the world. He might not be the greatest rebuttaler in the world. He might not be the greatest cadence in the world. But he does so many things very well to where he makes himself very, very hard to get past, man. And I'm very proud of Bill Collector. And as a battle rap community, we all should be celebrating and happy for Bill Collector's win. If you can't respect that, your whole perspective is whack. Maybe you'll love him when he fades to black. I even seen Rosenberg Raw, like people that he has squabbles with, that he don't even rock with like that, saying congratulations to Bill Collector because they know how big of an accomplishment it was for him. And like I said, he's been through a lot, more ups and downs than a lot of people, and we've all been through ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? But when everybody's against you, you got to be sharp as against you, you dig? And he was sharp. That's what I would say about him in this tournament. Bill Collector was sharp. Every battle, I didn't see him take no. The few that I saw, I ain't sit here and cap and act like I saw every week, because I didn't. But the weeks that I saw and the work that he put in, it was not debatable. It was Bill Collector. It was a huge gap than it was everybody else. So for him to put together that work that he did and them rounds that he did, and, you know, he was rapping against himself, like he was dissing himself about the watch. You think I ain't about to order more? You could get yourself a real watch, Bill. Now you could go get yourself a little Rolly, about 10, 15 grand. You can get yourself a real watch now. You know what I'm saying? Get some real jewelry. You be in the game. Your jewelry's real, but you gotta get yourself a real watch. Don't get a Richard Mille. Niggas already knew that the Richard Mille was not real, because the Richard Mille cost almost $450,000. Niggas know you ain't had that kind of money, but you ain't give a fuck. And I respect that you not giving a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But you can't jump out the window with the Richard Mille. But anyway, let's get back to it. So I'm very proud of Bill Collector. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is A1. Like, to see a nigga come up out that mud, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was at the bottom of the bottom. He dealt with the Hitman shit. He dealt with the fucking BB gun shit. Like, he dealt with mad. To people just thought the point where Bill Collector was a joke, and niggas thought he was not even gonna be that serious of a rapper. But to see him come up and to take this game serious, and there's so many people on a high level that Bill Collector has never battled. He has a lot of battles, but he hasn't battled a lot of people. Like, there's a lot. He never battled Rock. I could just name about 25 big names that Bill Collector hasn't battled. And you're definitely a top tier. If Bill Collector was not a top tier MC, he definitely is now. I don't give a shit what you say. 100,000 is more than a lot of niggas that made in their whole motherfucking career. When you make 100,000 in one day, you are a top tier MC. But like I said, salute to Organic for putting this together. Salute to Twitch for putting this together. Salute to King of the Dot for putting this together. Salute to everybody that had a hand involved with changing somebody's life, is what I must say, because that's big. That is huge. It's a significant accomplishment. Salute to Bill. I've met Bill. Bill's been to my house before. Bill's like one of the only rappers. Bill Collector's the only rapper that's ever been to my house before. Like, Bill's been to my crib. He would recap battles and shit like that. I know his wife, his family, his kids. He's a really, really, really solid individual. And to see him accomplish what he did was amazing, man. It's like watching one of your boys in like the NBA finals or something like that. You really happy, like, yes, yes. And you know why I love Bill Collector and what he does, man? Is because when he's not doing good, I let him know straight up. He don't feel no type of way. He don't catch no attitude. If he's not doing good in his battles, like when he battled Big T and was like fucking choking and stumbling, I let him have it. But he knew what it was. And now when you see what he's done and you see where he's at, man, you got to have nothing but respect, man. To win the whole tournament, like I said, that season was long as hell, man. But anyway, man, I'm going to get on up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it's my son's 4th birthday and shit. It's time to get to work. Gang, gang.